My Danny Dimes. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, and welcome back to episode 5. Man, we're plowing through this already. 5 of the Log Pod. I'm your host, Jay. Biased as all hell because I am in the goddamn winner's circle.
But you didn't get Daniel Jones.
We'll talk about it. But the one and only win I might get this whole season. We're on the board, baby.
And it caused
boys,
you to not get Daniel Jones.
we get it. Move on. Boys, how was your week 2?
I had a good week. My team bounced back from last week. At least some of my players did. Jake Browning, do that again and give Jamar Chase a lot of yards. Thanks. From a Jamar Chase owner.
Mr. Snake.
My receivers finally turned up.
That must be nice. Must be nice. Sorry, not mad. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. Receivers turned up. Defense turned up. Didn't drop the ball here. Must be nice. Anyway.
How was your week, Jay?
Like I said, best thing ever. I somehow won a game. My team overperformed like crazy, except for my receivers. I was sitting there watching my phone, and I was like, holy crap. I put up as many points as I put up last week. Holy crap. I'm put up 20 points more than I put up last week. Holy crap. Slap is not putting up any more points. And then on Monday, I was like, you know what? I have a 30-point buffer. There's no way a kicker and Rashawn White, I think. No, Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving is going to put up. And I sat back and didn't even worry about it. So,
and
yeah, I feel pretty good.
You were right to not have to worry about it.
I feel pretty good. Bucky Irving tried. I think he put up like 50 yards, but not enough.
He always tries.
He had 71 rushing and 50 receiving on 6 receptions.
So 50 was the receiving I saw. So he tried. I mean, he gave it the old college try, but not enough. Thanks to Slap for letting me get the first win. You know what I'm saying?
Good to see that Kenneth Walker was actually involved in the offense for you this week. I don't know why they didn't let him do anything last week.
Because they didn't realize that they had a good running back.
They've been known for like 2 years now.
Yeah, their OC is like, who's this? Who's this Walker guy? Nah, we're good. We don't need him.
So I guess I'll be devil's advocate here on Kenneth Walker because he only had one more touch than he did last week. He just did so much more with it.
Yeah.
Well,
what's your point?
Growing pains.
What's my point?
Beginning of the year, growing pains.
What's my point? Maybe San Francisco still has a good defense. I don't know. Maybe because they have a good defense like every year. Anyway.
Yeah, but he's got New Orleans, Arizona, Tampa Bay, Jacksonville, Houston coming up. He'll be fine.
Then he's gonna I didn't say he sucked. I'm just saying it was more San Francisco making him look bad than him being bad.
Got it.
All right,
okay,
we'll get into the games a little bit better, a little bit later on. First things first, let's get into our waivers. And we'll hit the one that you're hinting at. Yes, I had on my phone Sunday night during the Sunday night game selected Daniel Jones as a waiver wire. And yes, I was slightly upset when I found out Concussers got him. All right. Now we can move on. Austin!
Hi.
Wait. I want to ask one question about Daniel Jones.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you guys think this is real?
What? I give it probably another 4 weeks.
You think?
Yeah. I think that Indy has a very good head coach who's a smart offensive mind, and he obviously schemed up a very good game plan for Daniel Jones.
So let's see. They've got
And
Tennessee,
defenses haven't.
Rams, Vegas, Arizona coming up.
I could see them winning 3 out of 4.
I could too.
So the thing about Daniel Jones is that he was a top 10 pick when he was picked, and he's never had an offensive line.
True.
That's very true.
So I think we all wrote him off because of that, and I think we're all realizing that offensive lines are really underrated. Look at Houston; they
Oh my
can't do anything. Minnesota against whatchamacallit, the Falcons. Yeah, so maybe offensive lines are something you gotta invest in maybe a little bit.
Facts. Okay, we can move on from Daniel Jones now.
Austin, what'd you do with the waivers?
He dropped his favorite guy
Hold up.
again. He dropped his
I
favorite
dropped-
guy again. I'm starting to
I
think
dropped
that
my
he's
favorite
not
guy.
your.
Hold
I'm
up.
starting to think he's not your favorite guy now.
So the thing is that I'm like, oh, maybe he's gonna be good, and then he puts up less than 10 points. I'm like, but anyway, I got Henry.
That's your
So that's
second.
fun.
That's your second favorite guy.
Yep, best
You-
name in
you-
football.
I would say you're really just playing your fantasy football here based on names, hey?
Name game
Specifically
is
your
really
defense. Specifically your defense.
fun. Mostly the defense.
Mostly
Mostly the defense. I also just recently dropped Latu because he broke his hamstring.
Broke his hamstring?
So no, it's just sore.
That's pretty impressive. He broke his hamstring.
All right, Austin. We got a Denver Bronco picked up, and as the resident Denver Broncos fan, how good is Troy Franklin?
Let me put it this way. Fantasy wise, he's going to be Gabe Davis.
So boom bust.
Oh yeah. He's
He
gonna
has a
have
long,
games
he
where
has
he
a
has
long
like 2
touchdown.
points.
He has a long touchdown, or you're mad at him.
What? Why would I be mad at him?
Either he has a long touchdown, or you're mad at him as a fantasy owner.
Oh yeah, basically. But you see the long touchdowns, you're like, he could be the best wide receiver in the NFL if that happened every time. But it doesn't. It's not going to happen every time.
So
That's just being realistic. So
do you think that this improves high class's chances this year?
over Isaiah Bond, who I was extremely critical about, yeah,
And the fact
good
that
pickup.
Reed just went down IR.
that too. Yeah, man, he's. Oh, geez, those guys. They're in a bind over here with their injuries and
Mm-hmm.
guys getting traded to other teams and the Dolphins sucking.
And the Dolphins.
Charbonnet putting up 1 point.
Yeah. It's a little rough for him. Them.
Couple
So-
good pickups, they'll be right back in it. It's totally fine. It's totally fine.
So Jay, you didn't get Danny Dimes.
No, but you also didn't forget waivers existed. So congratulations on that, my guy. Congratulations. I can't find
I'll have
hold
you
up.
know.
Where's the clap? Found it.
He picked up the 2 best receptions in the league, and then he dropped them.
I'll have you know, I didn't forget the first time. I just chose to do nothing.
I mean, fair enough, I guess. But yeah, so take me through the process of picking up Isaac Tesla and then dropping him immediately after.
To be completely honest, it was a matter of having space to pick up another receiver, deciding this dude has made 2 amazing catches, and what are the odds I can just park him on my bench for the season and just see what happens?
Mm-hmm.
And then saying, you know what? The Lions are kind of stacked at receiver.
True.
What are the odds of this rookie getting sustained playing time? Probably not this year.
Potentially not even the next couple of years, since they just signed JMO to
Potentially.
3 years.
So that led me to go, you know what? There's some other dumpster trash down here. Here's Hollywood Brown.
Hey man, wide receiver 1 for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, we'll see
Fucking,
how
you
long
got
that lasts.
Travis Kelce out there dropping passes into interceptions,
Knocking his teammates out.
knocking his teammates out, making offensive line making Mahomes look like he has to fucking run for his life every play.
He does that regardless.
Am I the only one that's happy to see Kansas City 0-2 right now? I know
Did
I'm
you
not.
just
Extremely
ask
happy.
me? Did you just ask me?
So, okay. What are the odds that the Giants beat them this week?
Oh, 1-8.
So you're not too excited about that. You're thinking they're probably gonna win.
I don't want to get my hopes up. And I
Hey
know
man,
how bad the
Russ
Giants
looked
can be.
really good. Russ looked really good up until that just absolutely atrocity of an interception at the end of the game against Dallas.
Yeah, against a team ran by some guy with stage 4 dementia.
And no defensive line to pass rush.
That too.
Did you guys see the clip of Chris Jones and Jalen Hurts?
I
Yes.
literally made a point of it when we were at Austin's house.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I said, "Hey, this dude's talking mad shit."
You got less
He
than
said,
100 yards. We won the
We won the
fucking
game.
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 All right. Staying in division, Austin. What are our current thoughts on Keenan Allen and the Los Angeles Chargers?
Keesum Aben is a very old man.
That he is.
I'm not entirely convinced that he's gonna keep putting up. He's only been putting up like teen numbers, like 18, 16.
Right.
So
He's
it's nothing
been,
crazy.
Like,
he's the wide
he's
receiver
been good
too
for
there
the
for
team,
sure.
not necessarily good for fantasy. Put it that way.
True. Chargers are looking scary though, and they're not running the ball as much as I anticipated,
Mm-hmm.
like at all. Like they're throwing a lot.
So, would you say that the AFC West right now is going to have to be run through the Chargers to win it?
No.
No? You think it's still Kansas City?
No. No.
You think it's Denver?
No. I'm saying it's anybody's game right now.
I'm like, you think it's the Raiders?
The Raiders? No. Okay, they're the outlier. They're bad. Geno Smith's out there looking just like JJ McCarthy. But
You think it could be any
Yeah,
one of the top three?
I think so. I wouldn't be shocked about any of them,
Fair enough.
and I don't know that I'd be like, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked about any of them.
And wrapping up our first segment here, we got the one and only trade.
There was a
Nothing too
trade?
crazy, just a 3-team trade.
There was a trade? What trade?
There was a
didn't-
trade,
I
and it
didn't
was
see a
kind
trade.
of, if I have to revert back to my unbiased take, it looks like a little bit of collusion.
Nah, no collusion here.
It looks a little bit like collusion because the trade's between the three of us.
That doesn't mean anything.
And for
We
some
are
context
literally
for
a quarter of the
podcast-
league. The three of us are literally a quarter of the league.
Shoosh.
There's really only so many teams that you can trade with.
That's
But
fair.
for some context, like I mentioned, or I believe I mentioned earlier this season, that Mr. Snake and I were working on a trade. This is part of that trade, at least the root of it. The root was always JT. And he just apparently found a way to weasel him out of me by adding another person and more players. So now we have 3 people involved instead of 2 and more players. So
So
I just, I was talking to the guys before we started recording. I'm going to regret this. I can feel it right now in my bones. I'm going to regret this trade. But we're locked in now, so 2 first-round picks next year. Let's go.
the way I see it, I mean, you got Brees Hall out of it. I think Hall is currently just stonewalled by the fact that the Jets are so incompetent. I think he goes somewhere else at the end of his contract year and he gets paid a good amount of money and he gets the work that he's supposed to in 2 years. I also see Hall and Taylor. Taylor's probably better on the field when he's on the field. However, he hasn't been on the field all the time. So, and he's going to retire sooner than Hall, most likely. I feel like this is a fair dynasty trade for a team that is currently in the hunt for a championship and a team that's kind of rebuilding. I think it's fair.
Fair enough.
Plus, you got a first out of it.
It's not a fair trade unless you instantly regret it.
Facts.
I told you
that is true. That is true.
Because I also feel it about Breece Hall. Although, granted, soft spot. I was the 101 my first year. It was my first pick. Obviously, a huge bias there that I can't control, and obviously a huge soft spot. I also agree that he could be good if he goes to another year. This is his contract year, so he could even be good. But like, he's got Tyrod Taylor as his quarterback right now. He's just got the Jots, Jots, the Jets as their fucking team. So, I mean, his situation is not the best, but I still believe in the talent.
Yeah.
But I need something right now, and I think I shorten my window a little bit, but I also help boost that window to be more realistic.
Nah, JT is he's a great player. It hurts me just because I watched him in college, being an avid Badger fan, and my dad being a season ticket holder. I went and watched him in person. He's a freaking awesome player. Hopefully he keeps putting up points for you, because he put up a decent amount of points for me in the 2 games I had him.
Tyrod Taylor might actually be good for Breece Hall. I'm gonna be honest.
Maybe they'll run the ball more. Who knows?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But we're forgetting there's another person involved in this trade.
What
did you get out of this?
I needed a better linebacker. My linebackers suck this year. So I needed a better linebacker. That's where Devin White is. And then
Jay and me are just sitting here like doing a team altering trade, and Kyle's just over there like, hey, my linebacker problems are gone.
I got a better linebacker out of it, and I got a solid defensive lineman in replacement of a very good defensive lineman. So yeah. And then I dropped
I
Quentin
also
Lake,
got that.
my DB, who was not good. Yeah, Austin got a really good lineman out of this with Byron Young.
Yeah, you did.
And now they're all gonna die.
But if anything, this trade is just an example for the rest of the league. It can be
put
done.
Some work out there.
It can be done. You just got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Austin and I worked on this trade for JT and Breece for about 3 weeks.
And Kyle was added this morning. I'm like,
I was gonna say. So Austin added me this morning to it because he sent me a trade looking for Byron Young, and the guys that he was sending me, I'm like, nah, these guys aren't good enough to do Byron Young, but you're pretty close, to be honest. So Austin said, hold on, bet, let me get you a better defensive lineman off of Jay's team. And I said, okay. And then he sent me this with Devin White and Quinnen Williams. I'm like, those are better options for Byron Young. I'll take that one.
Gonna hate it. I'm gonna regret it. But it's
somehow it's just not gonna work out for any of us. Anyway,
watch it get vetoed. Watch it get vetoed.
No. I don't see a legitimate reason for it to get vetoed.
Exactly.
They need to have a legitimate reason for it to actually get vetoed. And I feel like this is a fair enough trade where there's not going to be any legitimate, like, this is clearly favoring one team because it's taking advantage of blah, blah, blah. I don't see that. So it should be fine.
Anyway, moving on. Let's get right into our week 2 recap. We'll just we'll breeze through the games quick, and then we'll talk about what we think was interesting out of each one, since we already kind of hinted at a couple at the beginning of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
First up, we had Little Melka and High Class Dumpster Divers. Little Melka getting the win, of course, because he's a Melka. Next up, we got Lights, Camera, Action versus T-Rex bitches. T-Rex getting the win. Pretty handily. Then we got the game of the week. Slap Yo Mama versus First Down Hounds. Yours truly. Wrap that bad boy up, no problem. Then we had possibly the most amount of points scored in the season. Most so far, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Barn Burners versus End Zone Gods. Barn getting the win. 261.3. That's a lot of points. And we got Concussers versus Big Boy Club. Big Boy getting the win. Handily. And we got Toilet Snake versus Pineapple Express. Toilet Snake getting the win.
What?
Pretty handily once again. Boy,
Your new empire?
No.
you're not there yet.
It's not a new empire anymore either, bro. You won the division last year. There's nothing new about that empire.
Relatively. Whatever.
The Republic is back with barn burners. That's what I'm saying.
Whatever. No, yeah, he is fucking Emperor Palpatine over there going all like.
He is
Your new empire?
Yeah, he's the emperor. That's for sure.
Who invited him?
Gotta
What
get
the
him
heck?
somewhere.
Get him out of here.
Who said this guy could be here? Yeah, boys. Biggest takeaways from week 2.
Okay, hold up.
Holding?
Kyle,
Yes.
stop killing people's receivers.
I
I don't want to play against you.
I
Stop it.
understand, and I felt the same way when Reed went down. I was like, no. I just don't play your receivers against me. Just don't. Just start 3 running backs and leave 2 open slots, and your receivers will hopefully be safe.
Okay, but then you have to do the same thing.
But I can't do the same thing.
You know what?
That would be
Illegal.
unethical. But yeah, no, that was a good game out of my team. As I hinted earlier, Jake Browning, just keep chucking it to Jamar Chase. That'd be great. Thanks.
I think he did that last time he had to start.
I think he
just kept
did.
chucking it to him.
Probably.
So I
I haven't
think you're
gone
in-
back to look at
think
those
you're in good
stats yet.
hands.
I haven't gone back to look at those stats yet, but my dad did say that Jake Browning was good the last time he started in 2023, so I trust him.
He was, even though he threw 3 picks this
He
week.
did throw
Anyway.
for 3 picks.
Obviously we got Jay over here getting the first win.
First dub
That's
of his
exciting.
career. It's a big one.
We've talked about it enough. We can move on. You don't gotta hype me up any more than I already did. We're good.
But do you think you can do it again? That's the real question.
Mayhaps this week if my team can put up good numbers.
I mean, did you see what your optimum score this week was?
No, but it will be swayed because I don't have Brees yet.
A little under 217 was your optimum.
Last week?
Yeah. In week
Oh, I thought
2.
you said this week.
No, in week 2 your optimum
Oh, I
was
thought you meant
216.
projections.
In week 2 your
About
optimum was
290.
216. You could have done good. You could have
Actually,
done better
190.
than you did. Jawan Jennings was your
Yeah.
biggest miss.
Yeah, I know. I honestly, well, he kept being questionable, so I didn't know
Yeah, that's fair.
what to do, and I was stupid. I guess. I mean, my receivers haven't done jack shite anyway, so I
Yeah.
should probably just put him in.
Your bench is also starting to get hit by the injury bug already. That's not great.
Really? I didn't know.
That's not
I didn't
great.
know that. Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Mhm.
Are
All
we-
right,
are we
best and
gonna
worst
talk about
coaches of the
Empire?
week.
Oh, we're not
No,
gonna talk about the
he's-
Empire
'cause he's
striking
one-
back.
He's one of them.
What Empire striking back? Barnbirder or me?
Barn burners.
No, we don't need to talk about him. We get it. We already did. We already told him he had the best score, whatever. Okay.
Big Boy
Um,
had a good week though.
Yeah. Did he? Yeah, he did.
Yeah. Big Boy
Against
had a good week.
the worst team.
Well, yeah, but 207 is still 207. He still beat over half the league.
That's true. But he still beat up on Concussers.
But yeah, Big Boy's been good. I think Big Boy is gonna be competitive again this year. I mean,
I think he's gonna get a lot of help from Javante, who's been absolutely terrible the last 3 years, but somehow is the best running back that ever existed. Like what?
and it helps if Lamar is putting up 30 points every week.
That's also true. He usually does though.
Yeah. he started Matthew Golden, who had 1 point, and he still put up over 200.
Why did he start Matthew Golden?
I don't know. Because Chris Godwin is not playing football. And
Fair enough.
Golden
would you
breakout
have
year.
started Chicago Bears rookie receiver this week over Matthew Golden?
Oh, the wide receiver 4
Burden.
that they decided to draft in the second. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. No.
Or would you have started
I-
TJ Hawkinson over him?
My guy does not have a flex
No,
position.
he really doesn't.
But he
I mean,
needs somebody.
he could have
Hey,
started
y'all,
Tutton or
Trade
LG.
opportunity.
Do we want him to get better though? Do you
No.
want to trade with him to make him better?
No. I don't want to
No.
give him anything.
I think with Jaden Reed being out, Matthew Golden is going to get force worked into the offense. He might actually start coming up big in the next few weeks.
Don't hype up Big Boy. He doesn't need to hear it. It's okay.
Okay, now we can move on to coaches, Jay.
All right, move on. Move on.
That's all you, man. Go ahead.
Oh, actually, before we move on to coaches, the average score this week was 190.88. So, Jay, you were still barely underneath. Congratulations.
Classic.
All right. Best and worst coach of the week. Again, we're basing this solely off of your point total versus your point optimum. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. So the best coach of the week this week, high class dumpster divers.
Who would have thunked? Who would have thunked?
I was waiting
Not
for
so
the applause.
being a coach.
I was waiting for the applause.
He's a great guy. Believe me.
He's a great guy. Best coach of the week. He was off by 22.24 points. We didn't have any coaches that were
That was
within.
the best.
We didn't have any coaches that were within 5 points this week, like we were last week.
Man, we suck.
Yeah, the best coach of the week was 22 points off. And then the worst coach of the week is unfortunate Mr. End Zone Gods, off by 48.9, which is significantly better than last week's worst coach of the week in the 70s, I believe.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
But also, we should mention the fact that End Zone Gods has 500 points against him in 2 weeks.
That's not fair.
That's pretty unfortunate.
That's not fair.
It's hard to win games like that.
You can't catch a break.
No, he really can't. We'll see. I play him this week, so
Oh God.
it's probably his average is gonna drop down. It's not gonna be 250 after this week. Guarantee that. I ain't putting up 250.
You've done it before.
I have, but it's been a
Anyway,
while.
speaking of games this week, Jay, you wanna move on to week 3 matchups?
All right. Let's get this bad boy on the road here. Boys, our week 3 matchups. Once again, I will run through all of them and then we will have a quick chat and close this bad boy up because we're getting a little long. Week 3, first up, we got T-Rex versus Barn Burners. We got High Class versus Lights Camera Action. We got me versus Concussers. We got Mr. Snake versus Big Boy Club. We got Pineapple Express versus Slap Your Mama. And we got Little Malka versus End Zone Gods. Boys, before we started the podcast, I said my 2 cents. I hope for chaos. I hope all of the 2-0 teams lose, even though I know statistically one of them has to win.
They can tie. That'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy.
Before.
Did we have a tie last year?
Yeah, we
We did
did.
have a tie
We
last
did
year.
have a tie
what
last
we did.
week.
It was like the first time ever or something, right?
Uh-huh. This is the first time I remember.
So, my 2 cents, I think Barn is probably going to win the battle of the 2-0s, just based off of previous experience.
But it'd be fun if he didn't.
Correct. Other than that, I want chaos. What's your guys' opinion?
Okay, I'm
Yes, this one.
gonna quick just state this 2-0 versus 2-0 game. They are projected half a point apart.
I think actually.
Yes. 209.76 to 210.27. That's insane. Imagine if it actually comes down to that. Like, it comes down to an assisted tackle.
It would be awesome.
It might. I'm
very
excited
well
for this
could.
one
Yeah, I
because,
am
dude,
too.
well, it's your Super Bowl pick versus my Super Bowl pick, and of course I'm fighting against Jay's Super Bowl pick. But anyway,
It's also the top 2 scoring teams in the league.
yeah, exactly. It's can't wait to see what comes out of this one. King of the dinosaurs.
This game might put up 500 points alone.
It could. It could. Very realistically.
Very realistically could.
Papa Milka, get out of here. Stop it.
Jay.
Hmm.
I don't know if you'll like or not like this take, but I think you have another win this week.
Easily.
I hope so. I don't know about easily. I think
Daniel
that
Jones
my team
definitely bumps up his
Evens the playing field. That's
Right.
fair.
my team could definitely put up 150 points. So
Anybody's team could put up 150 points any given week, though.
That's true.
I'm hoping for 170. We'll see what happens.
This game is also projected with Concussers only at 168, which is kind of unfortunate.
That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. But projections are never correct, so we'll see
Sure.
there. How do you guys feel about the high class versus Ashton matchup? Two teams
The 0-2s.
that are obviously underperforming at this point.
I'm gonna give the edge to high class, honestly.
I think I agree.
So far in these last 2 weeks, high class has significantly outscored Lights Camera Ashton. I don't know. I mean, Lights Camera Ashton is projected significantly more than high class right now.
That's because high class still has Reed in the lineup when he's dead.
True.
So that would even the playing
He
field.
also
He
has
puts like anybody
Zach
in there.
Charbonnet in his lineup, but I don't know
Who else is he gonna start?
starts.
Is he going to start Ollie Gordon? Is he going to start a third string San Francisco running
This was
back?
the
Like,
problem we had with his team here, right?
Was running
year
back,
was
that's what
his
we
running
said.
backs were just so rough.
so
I don't know
we're
how
just hitting
Charbonnet
this-
is projected 10 points. That's what I'm going to say.
He did have 15 carries last week. He just
Yeah.
got 10 yards with them.
Yeah. They're playing New Orleans. He could do quite a bit with 10 carries against New Orleans.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I think I give this one to high class, even though he's projected less than Lights Camera. What do you think about our 1-1 matchup? Pineapple versus Slap Your
Pineapple and
Mom.
slap your mum.
I think Slap will bounce back.
I agree. He
He
can't
had a rough
stay
week
under.
against me. He can't be under 180 2 weeks in a row.
No, that's not gonna happen.
They're both
his
projected in the
team, at least.
190s.
I'm not saying Pineapple's bad. I'm not saying Slap's bad. They're all both pretty good. Slap obviously relying more on receivers is going to be a little more inconsistent, but he also has the boom bust factor that. Oh God! Oh no! He's starting Caleb Johnson. Never mind. Pineapple's gonna fucking win. Oh no! Buddy gets one attempt a game.
Would you start Najee over him? Or maybe even... No, definitely not Braylon Allen. Do you start Najee over Johnson?
I see why he's doing it because Aaron Jones is dead.
Yeah. But
Oh no!
I feel like I would be starting Najee here. I know Najee hasn't done anything, but neither has...
He's had 9 rushing attempts this entire season.
And Caleb Johnson has had 2.
Yep.
So... I'd be starting Najee. Personally.
Oh my God! What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? Another team with bad running backs.
Yeah.
I feel like running backs are slimmer than ever. I feel like sometimes you can grab one on waivers, like especially this early. You can usually grab one on waivers. There's none. There's nothing.
No.
Who's hogging them all? What the heck?
Dad.
That mother.
Barn Burners is hogging all of the running backs right now.
Why is he doing
He's
that?
got Bijan Robinson. He's got Bijan
Get out here.
Robinson. He's got
He's in the
James
wall.
Cook.
He's in the
He's
goddamn
got
wall.
Bijan Robinson, James Cook, Kyron Williams, Quinton Judkins, who
Judkins.
maybe is
He's
going to
gonna
be a
walk
thing.
into the starting position on there.
Yeah, he's the reason. He's got all the running backs. And then
He's always
right
gonna
on
fuck
the
the
other
running backs.
side, Rex has Barkley and Gibbs. So
Yeah, true. Okay, well, you got the entire league of running backs in one game playing against each other. That's fun.
yep, he's also got T-Rex also has Scattaboo, which makes me real sad because he's been fun.
He's been fun.
He
He's
also
not gonna be
scored.
able to walk in 10 years, but he's-
He got 14 points last week.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Jay. He will not be able to walk in. He will not be able to walk in 20 years.
dude,
But
his definition of a 1990s fullback. Just
yes,
take head, put it in defender.
Put it in defender. Blow him up. Blow your neck up.
man. Some of
All
those
right, we
blocks
got two
last
more
week were
games here.
hilarious.
I didn't see him. I really didn't.
Oh, they were so funny.
I saw them from week 1.
That's what I meant. Not week 2, week
Oh,
1.
okay.
Yeah.
Saw them from week 1. They were pretty funny.
Did we talk about everything?
All right. We got 2 more games here, guys. Let's blow through them. We got me versus Jay's Super Bowl pick, big boy. I'm convinced he's one of the 2 vetoes we got on our trade because he took it personally. He's like, this motherfucker loading up to face me. Click. That's I'm assuming here. Should be a fun matchup there. Not gonna lie. Obviously, I was heated about new guy getting really beefed up team last year.
Big
I'm
Boy's
over
got
it.
a lot of question marks.
I'm over it. He's not the new guy anymore. I can't be mad about new guy doing new guy things because he's not a new guy anymore. Does he have a lot of question marks?
He
Holy,
does.
he
Josh
does.
Jacobs, Tutton, Bowers, and Campbell. And then he's got
He'll be fine.
Godwin's questionable. Godwin's not immediately ruled out. That's
Ooh,
interesting.
He could be playing. He could be playing. Should be a fun game.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, all right. We got a little milker facing end zone gods, which is gonna. You're just gonna put up another 250 on him. Poor
No,
guy's
I'm
gonna-
not. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna.
Yes, you are.
I'm not gonna do it to him.
You're gonna do it to him. And you're gonna kill his receivers, take him and run away with them, and then move on to the next victim.
Bro, I got Devon Achane going against Buffalo. What do you think I'm gonna do?
He's gonna get 40 points
All receptions because he can't do shit
every
on the
time you
ground.
write him off. He puts up a lot of points.
I know.
So your stupid reverse psychology works
Dude,
like 90% of the time, and I hate it.
I cannot stand to watch Miami right now. That game's
Nobody can.
tonight. That game's tonight.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a blowout.
It
It's gonna be
really
a blowout.
is.
We could see Mike McDaniel get fired
Yup.
by halftime.
I was talking to Dad earlier today, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna have to hope for 30 from James Cook again because in blowout games, Josh Allen doesn't do anything. It's just all James Cook." He's like, "The best thing I can hope for is a 60-yard screen pass for a touchdown."
Oh my god, get the double there.
Yeah,
That little-
exactly.
every time he's just creeping in the corner with his little schemings and he's not invited ever again. Okay, he's not. He can't come back.
He can't come back to what?
This podcast. Did you just hear him
Oh.
creeping in the corner?
Oh,
Well, speaking of this podcast, let's get this bad boy wrapped up because we're going on too long where the guys are freaking thinking there's people in the walls.
he's in the walls.
I see him.
Week 3 is on the verge ahead of us. I'm super excited. Hopefully, I can move forward to be 2-1. I don't think it's going to happen.
I think
But-
I think it will.
We'll see if we can get lucky. I'm super excited. Football is in full swing, and that's all that matters. Boys, anything else before we dip?
Nah, I'm good. Enjoy the weekend. Football.
Be
Well, in
inspired
that
by
case,
the trade and do some trades, guys. Let's see some action.
You know,
Jay's losing his mind over here.
we say that every week. We say
I foresee a 3-team trade between Barn Burners, Lights, Camera, Ashton, and Slap. That's just what I'm
to see
picturing
it.
right now.
Love to see it. No,
Feel like
we always talk about
Cole
every week. We
squeeze his
talk
way
about,
in there.
every week we talk about doing trades and talking to people and BS and whatever. It never happens. So I'm done saying it. It's not worth it.
There's
People
been
don't
some
care.
fun in the group
fine.
chats. In
It's
the group
fine.
chat.
I'll do it all myself.
Discord has been abandoned, though. Discord's
Discord
gone.
has
It's
been
fine. It's
abandoned.
whatever. It's dead. Dead.
It's dead.
DED dead.
DED dead.
All right. On that note, we're getting too damn long.
Let's
We
go
will
home.
see you next week. See ya.
Later.
Bye, guys. Oh my.
Get out of here, Dad.
Stop. Go away.
Get out of here, Dad.
Get out of here.